乜無啦啦結婚？我前幾日先知。勁突然講。
No, we still cannot see them. Keith is here.
That's kind of to.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Keith.
Yeah, I'm here. Have should I open the camera as well?
Yes, please.
Oh, let me rename myself first.
Hi, Keith. So, Keith, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, so we're having a problem with Daniela and Yunnan that we can hear them but can't see them.
Yeah, I cannot see them as well. Are they
So
still?
yeah, there's a lot of people in the waiting room, but just slowly letting a couple people in to kind of test things first.
Sometimes it works like that. Whew. Can you hear us? Oh, I can see you now. Awesome. Okay.
I can see them, man.
Okay, perfect. So before I let everyone in, I just wanted to go over a couple things. So I think once I let everyone in, I'm going to mute everyone because it's obviously a lot of people. It's been a long time since I've done one with so many people. This is going to be great. But anyway, so I will mute everyone, and then I'll ask you to unmute, and then I will try to find the witnesses among the many
We'll help
guests.
you.
Yeah, good. Okay. In fact, so it's the witnesses are I showed Jungfeng He and Jiang Luo.
Yes.
Do you know by chance what? Oh, I see Jungfeng right here.
Okay, cool.
And then, do you know which one?
Maybe
do you
Layla?
know which?
Is there someone named Layla?
Layla. Okay, let's look. Cecilia, Bao, Kelly, Sasha, Isis. Sorry, there's like so many that it's hard to scroll. Okay, Elijah, Alexandra, Kyle, Thor, Beverly, Yasu, iPad, Safira, Nene, Daria, Maria, a name in Cyrillic I can't read, unfortunately. I should learn my alphabet. Ekaterina, let's see, Claudia.
It could also be in Chinese. Her name could also be in Chinese if it's not Layla.
Yeah, I'll just add there's like 3 names in Chinese, so I'll just add them. So, anyway, while I'm making a guess at that, so, it's husband and husband?
Yeah.
Okay. So when everyone, I'll just submit all now. I'm gonna try to put Jungfeng close. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna let everyone in. I'm gonna let it be chaos for 20 seconds, and then I'm gonna mute everyone.
Awesome. Thank you. Now I need to find Layla. Yeah, where's Layla? Oh, Victoria, yo. Oh my god.
Wow, 这么多人呀！
I don't see you. I don't see. Where are you?
We're hiding.
Hi.
Yang Chen, take a screenshot. Hello, Yang Chen.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, Layla's here. Layla's here.
Which one is Layla?
The
Hi, Daniela.
What-
Hi,
what-
Yuna.
oh,
Hey. Hello.
Wait, Layla, can you wave your hand like this?
Layla, yes. Layla, we like you.
so good, man. Hi, I'm
Where's
Lena.
Where-
Nice to meet
where-
you guys.
where-
Oh my god.
It's like chaos. It's like chaos
Yeah.
here. Everybody. Oh, Layla's here.
Wait,
Layla's
sorry,
here.
Layla, can you wave to me like this?
Her.
Oh, wait a
it's
moment.
Chinese.
Sorry.
Are you in a white hat and a red dress?
Yes, that's her. That's her.
Hi.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm here. Nice to meet you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm just
Move
gonna
it.
move your picture close to the grooms.
Okay.
Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Miles. Hello, everyone. I will be officiating today. In just a moment, I'm gonna mute everyone, which I know is totally lame. I know you want to be participating, but I'm gonna
Get
mute
away.
everyone.
Honestly.
So one thing, if you only see me right now when I'm talking, if you're on a phone or a tablet, you can just swipe,
真的，
and you'll be able to see more people.
不要难受，
I
不
want
要
you
难
to
受了，你看我
see
看
the
着
grooms
不
and
要
not
了，
me.
确实我也觉得。
不要难受了啊。
Just mute everybody. Just mute them. 来，所有人都静音，所有人。
Okay, so everyone's muted. Daniela and Yunan, if you would please unmute yourselves, the grooms. Okay.
Okay.
So like I was saying, if you can only see me right now when I'm talking, if you only see me on the screen, if you're on a phone, you can swipe like this and you'll see more people. If you're on a computer, then go to the top right. There's a little button. It says View. Go to View and choose Gallery mode, and then you'll be able to see more people. And if you don't have video, you can go in the bottom left, the bottom part. There's a picture of a camera. Choose video so we can see your beautiful faces. And a few of you, I'm gonna just do a thing. I'm gonna say ask to start video.
So many people.
So many people. I said so I've done big weddings. I've done a lot of online weddings. Very few have been this many people. This is super cool. So the program, I'm gonna do just a little introduction, and then usually I would have you, Daniela and you. Well, first, sorry. Let me get to the very basics. Let me make sure I'm getting your names right. So it's Daniela Starkov.
Yep.
And Yunan Yu.
Yes.
Did I say those okay?
Yeah, that's correct. Perfect.
Okay, perfect. And then the witnesses are Jungfang He.
Yes.
Jungfang, are you with us?
俊峰，你在吗? He need to mute himself or
No, but I do want to see his
face.
His face if possible. And
俊峰，
then
你可以开你的镜头吗？你可以把摄像头打开，然后招一下手。Can you see? I think he's waving his hands now. I don't know if he.
Is it Kelvin Leung?
No, not Calvin. Not Calvin. Not you. 俊峰鹤。We need you to wave. 对，俊峰挥手。
On my screen, he's just a P. He doesn't
Yeah,
have a
he's a
picture.
P. 俊峰，你要打开你的镜头。Well, we can ask Layla first.
Yeah, so Layla, I just need to ask you, are you at least 18 years old?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, barely made it. Okay, if we, that's okay. We'll wait for Jungfang. If he cannot figure out the camera, then we might just have to use another witness in the end. But
Absolutely.
I think you have plenty of people, so that shouldn't be a problem. So then, anyway, so the program, I will do a little introduction. Then I usually have, I will have the grooms introduce their guests. You have so many guests. Maybe I'll just have you do generally, just say, oh, we have guests from, and then name all the countries that you know where people are from. And then I'll do a little speech about marriage. And then I'll give you both the chance to say something to each other. So if you have something prepared, you could do it then. And if you don't have anything prepared, then you can just say something from the heart. And it could be short and sweet or long and emotional. That's up to you. And then, let's see, Nene said, how can Danny and you be so gorgeous?
That's
And
sweet.
do you have rings you'll be using today?
No rings.
We'll skip the rings. Then I'll ask you the big question. And I'll just say your full
Zhengfeng is
name.
here. The another witness is here. Yes, Zhengfeng He is supposedly here. We heard his voice. Yes.
There, okay, I see him now. Okay, Junfeng, are you at least 18 years old?
你已经18岁了吗，郑峰？
是，但我看不见你们的画面。
你要说英文，你要说 yes， 你要说 yes。
Okay, that's good.
Years old.
I just need to double check. So, then I will, if you both say, I will ask you the big question. Do you want to be married? If you both say yes or I do, or something positive, then I will ask the witnesses, Jungfang and Layla. If they agree, then I will pronounce you husbands and finalize the documents. So
Awesome.
if that sounds good, I'm going to take a deep breath and hit record, and you can all join me if you want. Here we go.
Recording in progress.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered today on this special occasion for the marriage of Daniela and Yunnan. My name is Miles. I am in Salt Lake City, Utah, in the United States. And I just wanted to note that because your marriage license was issued and your marriage certificate will be issued by Utah County in the state of Utah here in the United States. And I am very happy to be with you today. So according to my documents, Daniela, it looks like you are in Ulyanovsk in Russia, and Yunnan, you're in Chengdu. But you're together. So where are you?
We are in China. We are in China, and I'm originally from Russia.
Okay. So so if I have this right, we have a Chinese groom in China getting married to a Russian groom in China by an American officiant on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have a very modern and a very international wedding to everyone. So for all of the family of Daniela, привет. I'm hello, very good, happy to be with you, and for all of everyone else, ni hao and hello. And I think we have, like I said, we probably have too many people to introduce one by one, but quickly, Daniela and Yunnan, can you just say roughly where everyone is in the world? How many countries people are from?
That's a lot. I was just trying to count. There's like about 10 different countries, maybe. There's a few of our close friends that are here in China. There's a few of my very good friends from Russia, and there is a bunch of people that we met from around the world. There's Indonesia. There is, let me try to remember all the places. Brazil. South Africa, India, Argentina, Thailand. Who else do I see? I'm just scrolling through my screen. So if I forget somebody, I'm sorry. Iceland, Japan, Brazil, yes, Hong Kong. A few of our good friends from Hong Kong. A few of Joey's friends. Do you want to introduce your friends? Yeah, basically my friends, they're all like, some of them they are in Japan, and some of them they are in Hong Kong. Like they're in.
Hi, Brandy.
They are in, like, I'm using another phone to move, to do broadcasting, live stream now. Like my parents, they cannot be here because they cannot use Zoom. So basically, they're using another phone to be here. They're watching. You cannot see them, but they're watching. They're watching. Like if they all join, there will be more people. Like far beyond imagination, like that. Absolutely.
This is so wonderful. So I like to start out by asking that for a couple reasons. First of all, I think Daniela and Yunnan, when you imagined getting married, this is probably not what you expected. So on the one hand, I'm sorry that I don't have more music and better food for you, and we don't have a big party. But on the other hand, given the circumstances, I'm really glad that we can make this wedding happen. And I'm sure it's been a difficult process to figure out how you could be married. And I'm so glad that I can help you to do it today. And the other reason why I like to mention where everyone is from is because, yeah, it's a little weird that we're doing a wedding online. I think probably when you messaged all your friends and said, "Hey, we're getting married online," a lot of people thought, "What?
What?
How can you do this?" But I want to say that it's really beautiful because no matter if you're in Russia or in China, whether you're in I'll see how many of those countries I can remember: Japan, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Iceland, Brazil. No matter what country, if you think about it from a very simple idea, all around the world, the way that we do marriage is the same. It doesn't matter what country you're in. If you think about the simple idea of marriage, it's the same. It's that two people are coming together to promise yourselves to each other. And you make this promise in front of your family and your friends. And there becomes this two-way kind of contract, this two-way idea that, all of these people are here and they know you're getting married. And so if you ever run into problems in your marriage and you have difficulties, then they can come to you and say, "Yeah, no, it's very hard, I know, but I was there. I was at your wedding. I saw you make this promise to each other. You need to keep your promise. You need to keep trying." And then on the other hand, if you have problems, you can go to all of these people and say, "Hey, you were at my wedding. I need your support. I need your help." And this is the same everywhere in the world. This is how, as humans, we get married. Two people coming together to make this big commitment, this big promise to each other. And so today, Daniela and Yunnan, this is what you're doing in front of many, many of your friends around the whole world. You are coming together to promise yourselves to each other, to declare your love, and to become one family. So in effect, you are saying to each other, 你是我的，我是你的, I am yours, and you are mine. There will be no other. 我拣选你, I choose you. And I'm sorry I can't do that in Russian. I hope I will have another surprise for you later. But you're saying to each other, 我拣选你, I choose you. And in the big world, it is very hard to find someone that you would want to spend the rest of your life with. And today, by all miracles, the person that you are choosing is choosing you back. So, congratulations. 恭喜你们.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
In Russian, how do you say congratulations?
Oh, that's difficult.
I only know
Поздравляю.
na здоровья.
Oh yeah, I'd say that's good. That's good.
Okay, na здоровья.
Okay.
So I just have a little advice for you today on your wedding day. My first advice is I actually got from a wedding I did before. The bride and groom in that wedding, they were from Venezuela, and they had left and they were living in Colombia. So they were far from a lot of their family and friends. And I asked, "Is there anything that you want to say to each other?" And the groom said something really beautiful. He said, "Home is not a geographic location. Home is a person." And I just thought that was a really great attitude about marriage. So I hope that the homes that you come from are important to you. But going forward, you're from different places. And so going forward, one or both of you will have to be away from home for you to be together. And so I hope that you make this commitment to each other and you feel like this is my home. So for Daniela, home for you is with Yunnan. Yunnan, home for you is with Daniela. and I hope that you make home together. My second advice is remember the happy times. When you're, I don't know, you look very happy, you look very comfortable. It's hard for me to imagine that you ever have an argument, but I think sometimes you do. And I know when you're married, it will happen. That's very common. That's very normal. But I think a lot of people forget to talk about happy things. And studies show that couples who remind each other about the happy times they've had, that they have better relationships. So I hope that you do that. I hope you say things to each other like, "Hey, do you remember when we first met? Do you remember when I finally admitted that I loved you? Do you remember when we got married on the internet?" I hope that you remember the good times and you use them to build the story of your love. So with that, I'd like to now give you both the chance to say something to each other. Usually I say we'll begin with the groom. Today we are lucky enough that we have two grooms. So I will just go either in order of age or alphabetical order and ask Daniela, will you go first? Is there anything you would like to say to Yunnan?
Sure, absolutely. We both
and whatever. I know I was very shocked at your Chinese, so I don't know what language is the most comfortable, but any language. And yes, Daniela, would you go first?
Sure. Well, I will speak English today. I'll see if Yunnan will see if he wants to speak Chinese or English or both. I don't know. Wrote a little speech, and I found this picture that we took on our very first date together, which was 4.5 years ago.
Wow.
So, I just wrote this on the back side of the picture. Okay. For the longest time, I felt like I didn't belong, and I was in search of myself. And it all changed once I found you. With you, all of the dark clouds hanging over me have slowly dissolved and disappeared. And with you, my life has gained a whole new meaning to it. After having met you, I never once felt like I didn't belong, because with you, even if the whole world was falling apart, I always knew that there was one place that I belonged. And that place was with you, and the home that you gave me. Not everyone is lucky enough to find the one person to confidently want to share their whole life with, and I'm grateful for every single day I get to spend with you. Sometimes it's like the greatest honor for me to be learning from you, and sometimes it's like the greatest joy to be sharing moments of happiness with you. But most of all, it's the feeling of not having a care for what the world thinks of us that lifts me up and sets me free, higher than I've ever felt, and stronger than I've ever been. And for that, I'm very grateful. I'm looking forward to all the future adventures and challenges we get to face together, to all the laughter and all the fights we will have, and to every single moment I get to share in this world with you. I love you, Yunnan. Thank you that you exist, and thank you that you came into my life.
You shouldn't let him speak first.
I know,
You'll make
it's
my
unfair
speech
now,
worse.
now that everyone's emotional. But yes, would you like to say anything to Daniela?
Okay, nice. My Tim. Love is an elusive thing. You can't see it, you can touch it, but love makes you feel it. Every day with you, there's love around from the person. No, sorry. Every day with you, there's love around. From a person who is not used to saying I love you into a person who says I love you every day. It is you who changed me. You are not afraid to show your love to me. In these 4 years, you teach me how to be brave, how to love myself, how to communicate. Every day, I can wake up as a free princess in Disneyland. You make every day so magical. You will always create some magic in our life. You also let me believe that your love will never be less than yesterday, but it will not be more than tomorrow. So do I. I hope that in the future, we will continue to work together, achieve all the plans, living magically, and wake up each day together in love until the death tears us apart.
Thank you so much.
We're supposed to cry, but it's like the
Too nervous for that.
atmosphere is like No.
Don't worry. There's
Cannot
plenty.
be
I
that
don't know if you can
emotional.
see everyone. I can see maybe 4 or 5 people on my screen that are crying right now. So, and I say
Woo!
it's not quite a good wedding until there's happy tears. So, Layla especially, thank you for your crying. Everyone else, thank you for bringing that energy to this. Okay, for the big moment, will you please take each other by the hand?
Like this.
Yes, any way that's comfortable. And we'll begin since we made Daniela go first before. Now I'll ask the big question first to Yunan. Yunan, do you take Daniela Starkov to be your lawfully wedded husband, and this you do of your own free will and choice?
I certainly do.
Thank you. Daniela Starkov, do you take Yunan Yu to be your lawfully wedded husband, and this you do of your own free will and choice?
I do.
Thank you. Layla, Chan, will you witness to this wedding?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Junfeng, can you witness to this wedding?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much. We have a groom and a groom. We have 2 witnesses. By the authority vested in me by Utah County in the state of Utah, here in the United States, I hereby pronounce you, Daniela and Yunan, husband and husband, legally and lawfully wedded. You may now kiss the groom. Very quickly, I will finalize the documents, and you'll get a digital copy first by email, and then the physical copy will come in the mail as soon as the clerk can process it and send it to you. And I have just one more thing. Yunan, I don't know, do you speak Russian at all?
Not a lot, but basically
Well,
we communicate with Chinese and
There's one word that I'm going to teach you that I learned that's very important for right now. It's called gorka. So I say gorka, gorka,
And we have to kiss.
gorka.
So we're gonna kiss?
Yes. That's what they do in Russia.
I say gorka, and then you get a kiss. It's a pretty cool thing. So before we end, we only have, unfortunately, 6.5 minutes left on the Zoom call, but I want to give a couple people the chance to say something. So maybe we'll start with Layla. For just really quickly, is there anything you'd like to say to the newlyweds?
Just very touching for me because I'm really the witness for their relationship, for their fight, and for their love. I hope they can be together forever. And best wishes. Love you guys.
Thank you. And the other witness, Junfeng, would you like to say anything? And in English, Chinese, any language?
可以说中文。
可以说中文。
可以说中文，我听懂了，就还是挺感激的，心里面真的很激动，就希望能够一直长长久久的在一起下去。就看见你们幸福，我也真的很开心，就打心里面确实是祝福你们，一直的在一起。
谢谢军峰。
Thank you.
You want to be together for a long time. Just not tomorrow to find yourself first. No, that's not gonna happen. So this marriage will last long.
Yes. So Daniela and Yuna, would you like to select anyone else to say anything? Is there anyone in your family that you would like to say something?
Let me see. Well, first of all, my mom's here, Daria Starkova. You can try to unmute her and see if she has something to say.
Yes, Daria.
It's very unusual for me to participate in such an event. I didn't imagine it like that. But still, I'm very happy because my son is happy. And I have now, I guess, 2 sons because Yunan is also part of my family. And I'm very happy because he is a really nice guy. I love him. And I'm glad that they love each other and they make each other happy. And I'm also happy because my child is happy.
Thank you. So beautiful. Yes, is there anyone else on Daniela and your family you want to say something? Or is it possible for, I know Yunnan, you said your parents are joining from another
Yeah, my
device?
parents, they cannot. They are not
Okay.
here, not in the Zoom meeting.
Okay, well, tell them, make sure they know that we recognize them and we want to, you know, we appreciate them, and I imagine that they would say something similar, that Danila is a very good man, and you both are lucky.
Yes.
Yes, and would you, so we have 3 minutes left. Would you like anyone else to say anything?
I think that's enough for now because we just announced that we're gonna host an after party on a separate Zoom call.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Well, I wish that we could all be together in person. This looks like such a wonderful group. I'm so glad that you have so much support. I do. If with only a little bit left, I want to try something. So we heard just a moment, and I did this at my own wedding, and I think it's really a cool tradition. So we, like I said, we have, you know, a marriage is kind of a contract between the people and the community. All these people in your you know, your tribe of people, your community are here to support you. And they heard you each say, I do. You know, Danila, do you take Yunnan? I do. Yunnan, do you take Danila? I do. Now, we're going to turn it back on everyone else. And I'm going to ask the same question to all of these guests. I'm going to ask you, do you take Danila and Yunnan to be husband and husband? And if you can agree, I want you to say, I do. And that means that you support them and you will be there for them throughout their married life. So if it's going to be chaos for just a moment, but will everyone unmute?
Oh, 2024. Wait, I'm gonna record it.
Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna ask the question. Do you all take Danila Storkov and Yunnan Yu to be husband and husband?
Yes, I do.
I do.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Best wishes.
Congratulations. Best wishes to you.
Happy forever for me. Please.
It's the love story. Baby, just say yes.
Congratulations.
They say, homies where the heart is, but God, you love the Russian and the Chinese.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Will you
Hey,
please?
Bye-bye.
Okay, so Taylor Swift. You should mute them. Like, as
No, this is perfect. Oh, just let me end by saying congratulations. I wish you a very long and happy life together. One more round of applause.
Thank you.
Yay.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy forever.
Forever.
Recording.